Hi guys, welcome back to my channel TechR, and in this video I am going to tell you about one of the control statement, that is loop statements. Okay, till my last video I have told you about one of the control statement, that is decision making statement, and in decision making statements I have told you about if statements and switch statements. Okay, and now from this video I will tell you about loop statements, which is another control statement, and in the loops we will talk about four type of loops, that are for loop, for each loop, while loop and do while loop. Okay, firstly we should be clear about what are loops. Suppose you have to execute a block of statements multiple times, or we can say uh, you have been given a statement and you have to print that statement on the console 10 times. Okay, so what will you do? You just write it 10 times. Okay, so that will be very time consuming, and that will be also complex also. So to avoid that complexity or that time consuming behavior, we use loops, in which we write that statement just once, and by using loop we can execute that statement multiple times. Okay, so loops are the block of a statement to be executed repeatedly. That means the statement which we have to execute multiple times, or we can say repeatedly, that we put in our loop. Okay, in this video I am going to tell you about for loop. Only for loop I am going to tell you. Okay, so regarding the definition of the for loop, we use for loop when we know the number of iterations. Okay, that means when we have known that how many times our loop or the statements will execute, in that case we use for loop. Okay, in for loop we have a syntax in which is divided into four parts. Okay, these four parts are: first one is the initialization, second one condition, third one increment decrement, and the fourth one is block of statements. Okay, in the initialization part we just initialize a variable. Okay, after that we give a condition to test whether to execute these statements or not. After that we provide an increment or decrement condition. This increment and decrement condition increments or decrements this initialization variable, this initialized variable. That means the variable you have initialized here will increment in this part. Okay, after that we provide a block of statements. Okay, the basic concept behind this is that you have been given a condition. You have been given a condition. First of all you just initialize the variable. Basically this initialization part is executed only once. Okay, after that we will check the condition. If the condition satisfies, it enters into the loop. Okay, and then it executes this block of statements. Okay, after that it will increment or decrement the variable, and this variable which is incremented or decremented is this variable. Okay, so after that it will check the condition again. If condition is satisfied, it executes this block of a statement, and again increment and decrement, means the loop will execute in this manner. That means every time the loop is executed, this condition, increment, decrement and block of statements are involved in it, but this initialization is execute only once. Okay, so this is the concept behind using for loop. Now we will talk about, or we will do its practical implementation. Okay, now here we will make a program using for loop in which we print the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, for that program I have made a package here whose name is control statements. In this package we have made a class whose name is for loop, and inside this we have a main method, and here we have initialized, here we have our for loop. And as I told you earlier that every for loop contains 4 parts, that is initialization, which is here I equals to 1, and then condition, that is here I less than equals to 10, and after that increment or decrement, and after that block of statements. So this is our for loop. Okay, here we have initialized our I equals to 1. Okay, after that it will check the condition, is I less than equals to 10, that means 1 is less than equals to 10. Yes, obviously. Then condition satisfied. After that it will print this 1 here on the console it will print 1, and after that it will increment the I. Okay, it will become 2. Now again it will check the condition, 2 less than equals to 10. Yes, condition satisfied. Enter in this loop and then print 2. Again it will increment and it becomes 3, and 3 less than equals to 10. Condition satisfied. It will again enter into the loop. In this way it will reach to 10. Okay, then it will check the condition, I less than equals to 10. Obviously 10 is less than equals to 10. Condition satisfied, and then it will enter in the loop, execute this statement, and after this statement it will print 10, and again I will be incremented. It will become 11 now. It will again check the condition, 11 less than equals to 10. No, condition is not satisfied, and this loop and it will not enter into the loop, and it will come out of the loop here on the 10th statement. Okay, so this is the logic behind using a for loop. Now I am going to show you the result by saving it and run as Java application. Here you can see the result, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it has printed the numbers from 1 to 10. Suppose if we do not use this for loop, okay, or any type of loop, we don't use any loop, then you have to write this print statement a number of times. This will be very time taking or time consuming. So to avoid that, we use loop. Okay, so that's all about for loop. Hope you like my video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.